There are several techniques. The spectroscopy, study of spectral information, physical stimulus, molecule response, detecting instrument, finally visual representation of spectrum. Here, spectrum interpretation process recognize a pattern, associated pattern with physical parameters, identify possible meaning, that is purpose of explanation. Once a spectrum is obtained, the main challenges is to extract the information it contained in abstract or hidden form. This requires the recognition of certain pattern, the association of this pattern with physical parameters. Electromagnetic spectrum, basically most organic spectroscopy uses electromagnetic energy, that is electromagnetic radiation. You know, electromagnetic energy basically comes from light source. Visible light have, has no detectable mass component. In other words, it can be referred as pure energy. Other types of radiation such as alpha rays, which consist of helium nuclei, have a detectable mass component and therefore cannot be recognized as electromagnetic energy. The important parameters associated with electromagnetic radiation are energy, E, is directly proportional to frequency and inversely proportional to wavelength. You know, the equation, very important equation, E equal to h nu, means E equal to c by lambda. Here, effect of electromagnetic radiation on molecules, several kind of ranges. We have already discussed about it. Radio wave means longer wavelength, radio wave, microwave, IR, visible, near, UV, vacuum UV, X-ray and gamma ray. Gamma ray having higher energy or lower frequency, sorry, lower wavelength. Higher energy, higher frequency, lower wavelength. Gamma ray, higher energy means that is harmful, most harmful. Or energy basically order, energy order basically 10 to the power minus 6 order, nuclear transition, 10 to the minus 4 rotational motion, 10 to the power minus 2 molecular vibration, electronic transition 10 to 10 to the power 2, ionization 10 to the power 4 to 10 to the power 6. Higher frequency, shorter wavelength, lower frequency, lower wavelength. So infrared radiation is largely thermal energy. It induces stronger molecular vibration in covalent bond, which can be viewed as spring. Just imagine a spring holding two atom or molecule together. Just we have already discussed about in previous classes about the rigid rotator model. There I have showed you two atom connected through a bond, that is bond, that bond is stout. Here just imagine that bond is connected through a spring. Just imagine that bond is connected through a spring. So in that case, specific bond respond to absorb or specific frequency. Particular bond respond to absorb particular frequency. Here, what will happen if spring is stretch condition and compressed condition. Here this is stretch condition and this is compressed condition. We can easily stretch it and compress it and also bend it. Okay, just spring can be stretched and can be compressed and can be bent. Just like that, when irradiate a molecule, in the molecule there are several kind of bond, maybe several kind of bond, means the bond vibrate in different way, different pattern. It may be stretched or may be compressed. Vibrational mode, there are several kind of vibration mode. Covalent bond can vibrate several mode, including stretching, bending, rocking, scissoring. I will discuss one by one. You have already known about these terms. Stretching means just stretching means thus increasing a bond, that is stretching. Bending, stretching, bending cases, bend it, rocking cases, rocking one type of symmetric stretching, asymmetric stretching, rocking and scissoring. The most useful bond in an infrared spectrum corresponding to stretching frequencies, these will be the ones we will focus on. Here, symmetric stretching, just H2 molecule, consider H2 molecule, just stretch OH and another OH symmetrically, that is symmetric stretching. One is H2O towards H2O, another O2H, that is asymmetric stretching. Bending cases, just bend it. H bend occurs means towards arrow, just follow the arrow. This clockwise arrow and anti-clockwise arrow. You move that clockwise arrow and anti-clockwise arrow. That is scissoring cases, bending cases occur. Scissoring means कैंची जैसे चलना. Scissoring cases occurs. अच्छा, transmission versus absorption, very important. Transmission versus absorption. When a chemical changes is exposed to the action of IR light, it can absorb some frequencies and it can transform the rest. Some of light can be reflected back to the source. IR source, chemical sample, transmitted light, and detector. So, from the above frequency, it receives the chemical sample can absorb specific frequency and allow rest pass through the sample. That means it transmit it. Detector detect the transmitted frequency, and by doing so, also reveals the values of observed frequencies. IR spectrum in absorption mode. Here this is the IR spectrum in absorption mode. Here frequency along x-axis, y-axis, percentage of absorption. The IR spectrum is basically plot of transmitted or absorbed frequencies versus intensity of transmitted or absorbed radiation. Frequency appears in x-axis and intensity y-axis. The graph shows spectrum of absorption mode, frequency basically in semi-inverse. And here transmission case, just reverse case. Transmission case or absorption case. Here in absorption case, peak height, top position peak height, sharp peak, and in transmission case, sharp peak downward. That is transmission case. This is the most commonly used representation of transmission case. Here, classification of IR bands. We have several kind of IR band. When a molecule is analyzed through the spectrophotometer, IR spectrophotometer, it can be obtained several kinds of band. So, band like strong band symbolized as small capital S, small s in bracket, medium M, and weak W. depending on their relative intensity. This is intensity, this is height, peak height, that is intensity. This is very weak, shorter peak, very weak, medium peak and strong peak, long height, strong peak. Short, a strong bond cover most of the y-axis. This is y-axis, strong bond cover most of the y-axis. A medium band fall about half of the y-axis. Medium अगर रहेगा तो ये y-axis के बीच बीच रहेगा, आधा कवर होगा. And weak band fall about the 1/3 of y-axis. This is weak band and it fall about 1/3 of y-axis. So IR active bands, IR active, which bond are IR active bond? Basically we came to know from the microspectroscopy means those molecules are having permanent dipole moment. Their molecules shows only microspectroscopy. That means rotational spectroscopy. Here, in case of IR, only polar molecule shows IR. That is not all covalent bond display bands in IR spectrum. Only polar molecule, polar bonds do so. These are referred to as IR active. The intensity of the band depends on the magnitude of the polar moment, dipole moment associated with the bond in this question. So strongly polar bonds such as carbonyl produce strong band. Strongly polar bond, carbon and oxygen here. Carbon and oxygen more electronegative and comparative to carbon. So strongly polar bonds produce strong bands. Medium polarity shows asymmetric medium polarity bands. Medium polarity bonds and asymmetric bonds produced medium band. Weakly polar bond and symmetric bond produced weak or non-observable bonds. Strong band, carbonyl, cyanide, medium, weak, C111C, CH, weak, and not observable, CH3C111CH. That here is no dipole moment, so this is not observable. This is not IR active. Here infrared band and shape. Infrared band shape come from various forms. Two of the most common features are narrow and broad. Here this is broad band. This is broad. Broad in that sense, not sharp. Sharp means narrow. Narrow band are thin and pointed like a dagger. So broadband are wide and smoother. A typical example of broadband displayed in OH bonds, such as those found in alcohol or carboxylic acid, as shown this diagram. Basically, broadband occurs where OH bond, where hydrogen bond present. Basically, hydrogen bond present, that is broad peak. We get broad peak. Hydrogen bond occurs basically in case of alcohol, alcoholic OH, and another case carboxylic acid cases. Information obtained from IR spectra. IR spectra is most important information about the presence or absence of specific functional group. It can provide molecular fingerprinting that can be used when comparing sample. If two pure samples display the same IR spectrum, it can be argued that they are the same compound. If two, very important point, two pure compound gives the same IR spectrum, that these two compounds must be same. IR does not provide details information or proof of molecular formula or structure. It provides information on molecular fragment, specific functional group. Basically, just only specific functional group.
Sir, bolchita activate হয়ে গেছে।
क्या?
Sir, full screen দেখা যাচ্ছে না।
Full screen দেখা যাচ্ছে না মানে? सब लोग फुल स्क्रीन सबको दिख रहा है?
नहीं सर, একটা দেখা যায়নি, সাইডটা একটু দেখা যায়নি।
दिख रहा है सर, दिख रहा है सर।
तुम्हारा में कैसे नहीं दिख रहा? सबको फुल
completely visible सर।
सबको फुल स्क्रीन दिख रहा है। Therefore,
आ गया।
therefore it is
Yes,
दिख
sir.
रहा है सर।
बीच में डिस्टर्ब क्यों करते हो भाई, सबको फुल स्क्रीन जब मेरे को दिख रहा है। therefore अच्छा जैसे काट हो जाएगा फिर ज्वाइन हो जाना, ठीक है ना, बस टाइम लेफ्ट 7 मिनट बचा है। therefore it is very limited in scope and must be used in conjunction with other technique to provide more complete picture of the molecular structure. Here IR absorption range, typical IR absorption range of covalent bond 600 to 4000 semi-inverse. The graph shows the region of IR spectrum where the following step of bonds normally absorbed. For example, a sharp band around 2200 to 2400 semi-inverse sharp band would indicate the presence of cyanide CN or C triple bond C. If there is a peak between 2200 to 2400 semi-inverse, that indicates the presence of cyanide C triple bond N or CC triple bond, C triple bond N or CC triple bond. Here, just look at the this diagram here. This fingerprinting region. Fingerprinting means just particular in that region only these groups are showing, not other. That is known as fingerprinting. This is fingerprinting region. Here CC, CO and CN. Fingerprinting region 800 to basically fingerprinting region 775. That means 800, around 800. Okay, around 800 to 1200. C double bond. We know C single as per Hooke's law. As per Hooke's law means mu inverse equal to 1 by 2 pi C root over K upon mu. As per Hooke's law, C single bond C having stretching frequency lower than C double bond C lower than C triple bond C. Due to bond strength or bond order root over K upon mu, that K means bond strength, is C single bond C bond strength weak, very weak compared to C double bond C compared to C triple bond C. And another factor, this variable stretching frequency is the reduced mass. If the reduced mass means this formula Hooke's law, mu bar equal to 1 by 2 pi C root over K upon mu, that mu means reduced mass, mu means denominator factor. If denominator is lower down, that frequency will be high. So if reduced mass is high, so we get stretching frequency, lower stretching frequency. So most of cases around 3000 occurs in case of CaHCO or around 3500 NH. These are the basic criteria of stretching frequency of different groups. Here fingerprinting region basically start 600 to 1400. This spectrum, IR spectrum can be used to fingerprint, as a fingerprint for the purpose of comparing molecules. In that particular region, particular groups only shows such type of absorption, such type of wave number, stretching frequency. So this is known as fingerprint region. This is normally a complex area showing many bands frequently overlapping each other. This explanicity limits its use that of a fingerprint and should be ignored by beginners. As a student, you should focus your analysis on the rest of the spectrum, that is region left to the 1400, very important. Okay, here just I'm seeing some example. 1-butanol CO stretching frequency, we get CO stretching with sharp peak occurs, CO stretching frequency. And in case of 1-butanol, the unsaturated bond here around 3000 or Broad peak, this is broad peak, this broad peak, this is narrow peak, and this is pointed peak. This is also pointed peak. This is strong bond. Here this is medium size. This is weak bond. This is also weak bond. This is also weak bond. This is also weak bond. And this is strong peak, strong bond. And this is broad peak. Basically, broad peak occur in case of alcohol carboxylic group. I've already told it. This is fingerprint region. This region is the fingerprint 600 to 1400 fingerprinting. After fingerprint region, this is functional group region. So functional group and IR tables very important. IR spectrum of alkane, just a simple alkane molecule. Here N-hexane, say, see this example, N-hexane. N-hexane, what kind of bond present there? Now some stretching bond, some bending bond, CH stretching, CH bend occurs. Okay, we know stretching and in between stretching and bending mode, stretching for stretching molecule require huge amount of energy. Just if you stretch a rubber band, that is require huge amount of energy compared to bend it. In bending, there less amount of energy required. So for stretching frequency of CH stretch is higher compared to bending cases. So bending cases here occurs around 1400 semi-inverse. We know 1400 around 1400 semi-inverse, that is fingerprint region. Okay, in that region this is found. In case of CH bend around 3000, 250, more than 2500, around 3000, that is CH stretch found. C double bond C, in case of C double bond C, we found CH bending, CH stretching, and C double bond C. So here several kind of CH bending occurs around 1400, and C double bond stretch more than 1600, and CH stretch around 3000 CH stretch. All are sharp peak, not broad peak here. Around 3000 or more than 3000 sharp peak indicate absence of OH group.